Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
How's it going, everybody? This is Taylor from the PRN Pig Racing Network, and today we welcome you to Armory Digital Super Speedway. Piston Cup Series, going to a Super Speedway, then back to another road course to Armory next week. But today, the Super Speedway is on the schedule. Our top 10 is filled with a bunch of hungry drivers, 2 of them not in the chase. Actually, I think, yeah, 2 of them not in the chase. A couple of them, I think maybe 3. I don't know. Anthony Finch and Hatchie Catchy will start row 1. Andrew Zimmerman, Kamikaze Games in the 2nd row. We have Jordan and Reese at C in the 3rd. Jeffrey Nixon, JJ Hoferber in the 4th. And in the 5th row, last week's winner of Jordan Forbes and Davenport. And in last place, being Derek Foster in the 17 car. What will happen in this race, we will find out. Hopefully we will not have so many big ones. We'll find that out here. So we are set to go racing here with the starting command for this race. One last look at the starting lineup. We are set to go racing here in this race, ladies and gentlemen. 50 laps, 2 laps more than the Truck Series race. And with this Super Speedway, we are bound to have a big one. We are bound to have a crazy, crazy wreck sometime in the early stages of the race. We usually see it. Super Speedways, they bunch up and they make a mistake. A ton of drivers are taken out. A couple of them are slow. They split the field, and the rest is history. The pace car goes down pit road. Anthony Finch and Hatchie Catchy will lead this group of hungry drivers off to the green flag. And we are set to go racing. They're in the restart zone, and we're off and running here at Armory Digital. Boogity, 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 let's go racing. Hatchie Catchy led it right to the line. And Andrew Zimmerman, look at him, already taking it 3 wide for the lead. Quickly goes that 44 car for the lead. And Beth Churn and Jordan Forbes are going to take it 4 wide with Anthony Finch and Hatchie Catchy. Already drivers are wanting to get up towards the front. Very, very aggressively, these drivers are making moves. They make a mistake, a ton of drivers behind them are going to be paying the price. Jordan Forbes is starting to improve his position up to the 2nd spot, but here comes Tiger Morris in the 0-1. Errol Davenport in the 3. It's a tight battle for the first lap. Who's going to lead it? It may just be Andrew Zimmerman in the 44. Barely, and Jordan Forbes will sneak. Oh, they're piling already. Hoferber's around. Oh, we got a couple of chase contenders involved. Oh, man, big one here. Looking like a couple of them. Oh, Marcus Nelson upside down. That didn't take long for somebody to be on upside down. Oh, and he keeps getting hit. And it looks like Luke Bergowski and Hatchie Catchy they're gonna keep running. That's a lot of damage for Hoferber. Barry Sloopmobile's involved. Let's see what's happening up at the front here. Looks like somebody got turred and that just made a mistake that caused a pretty big pile up. Andrew Zimmerman's gonna lead them to the line. And that will mean Catchy was stalled. Hatchie Catchy, our outside pole sitter, has stalled. It's not hunk. Oh, another one with Aaron Daves. He's up in the wall. Somebody ran into him, and he went up to the wall. Bizarre. Let me see if I can go back without the game freezing. Doubt it, but I'll try it. What'd he hit? Oh! Coming to the line, it was 4 wide, and Caleb Renaud got into him. Oh, that sent him upside down. So coming to the line, we had an incident. Luckily, he managed just to stay to the apron. I figured he ran into somebody, but he didn't. The most bizarre sequence we've ever seen. 2 wrecks coming towards the line. Got a couple drivers going down pit road, looking like the drivers who got involved in a wreck. Kamikaze, Cameron Holbrook, Anthony Finch, our pole sitter. Definitely a front row curse for sure. Don't know if Hachikachi will be able to get back out on track. Luke Bergowski has managed to stay out, although he was involved in the accident. So we will take a quick commercial break here in this race. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be back in a few short moments. With only 3 laps completed, pile up has already started. But I don't think it'll be the last. We'll be back in a moment.
Together for the first time ever, Disturbed and Rob Zombie.
Oh, wow. Get up, come on, get down with the signal.
Disturbed Zombie. Here they come. Plus, special guest, Pop Evil. Tour details at disturbed1.com and robzombie.com.
Man, this Nextel walkie-talkie phone is magic. I lost my helmet the other day. Push this button, my helmet appeared. Magic.
New spark plugs are in.
See? It's magic.
That's not magic. This is magic.
No, that's sleight of hand.
Put me in, bunny.
That's magic.
Nextel helps NASCAR fans get things done with the Motorola Blend. 1 powerful phone, 2 powerful networks. Nextel, only from Sprint.
We are back live at Armory Digital Super Speedway with a pace car in turns 1 and 2 going down the backstretch. How is Marcus Nelson still driving that car is way beyond me. Upside down. I'd be surprised if that car could still run. But Aaron Dabes, Caleb Renaud, and JJ Hoferber are the 3 drivers that are out of the race due to that accident. Tip Foster and Achikachu are still in the race, but however, they are several laps down. That wreck took out 5 drivers. And with the damage, I probably would expect that damage won't hurt a lot of other drivers, but do not expect those drivers that were involved in the wreck that got minor damage to be up at the front. They may have fresher tires, but I don't think fresh tires here is going to help. The pace car is down pit road. We'll take it to Andrew Zimmerman. It's going to lead us off to the restart. Only 3 drivers a lap down, and I would not expect them to be too slow. I expect Marcus Nelson to be extremely slow, considering he was upside down. Tip Foster, I don't see him getting into much issue with speed, and Hachikachu probably not so much. He was running fine until he started stalling, but we're back green here at Armory. Yeah, with Andrew Zimmerman trying to get ahead of the lap packs, so there's no issue. We can see already that the group is starting to spread out a little more, except up at the front. Most of the action's happening up at the front. The lap cars are really starting to make the drivers that are on the lead lap very, very furious. You can see that they're trying to make some aggressive moves. It may cost them if anybody makes a mistake. But up at the front for the lead, Harold Davenport and Jeffy Nix are battling it out. That's going to be a tight one, just like back here with a tight 4-wide battle. Looks like some of these drivers are slowly making their way through this lap traffic. But I'm keeping an eye on these 4-wide battles, because any sorts of 5-wide, it could equal another pileup. We usually see about 2 pileups in this race. So I'm looking an eye out for the second one, because I don't want to rewind because I'm afraid my game will crash. But Jeffy Nix is out in front. Rashad Freeman Jr. in second, trying to get up to the front again. Tough break for many, many drivers. And Hoferber trying to get his... Hoferber is really trying his hardest to not destroy a lot of his cars. But in the last few weeks, Hoferber being the most dominant driver of this season in the first half, not looking that way for the second half. It's a 3-car tandem. Never mind, I say 3-car, but Evasive Alien decided it would have been a good idea to swoop up to the outside, and that killed his momentum. Looks like a couple of the other drivers who were involved in the accidents, Kamikaze Games and all that, looking like they are falling off the pace. Now Evasive Alien looking underneath Rashad Freeman Jr. for second. He may get it here. He doesn't have much help, but nor does Rashad. A lot of chase contenders up at the front, including that 88 of Connor Patrick. He's not in the chase, but that does not mean... Well, he's not in the top 10 in chase, but that doesn't mean he's not in the chase. He's won a race, and if he's able to keep his ground, he may be able to stick it towards the... or if he gets back in victory lane, he'll be able to get back in the chase without a problem. If Connor were to win. Connor weren't to win, he's gonna have to rely on that heat race to get him in. Jordan Forbes trying to go for 2 in a row. If we don't have a second pile up, it'll definitely be chosen between a lot of drivers, a lot more than what we expected in an earlier truck race. Don't know what I was saying for English. Definitely a lot of drivers who were fast have fallen off the pace thanks to the lap traffic. But there's still about 15 to 20 cars in this lead pack hungry for action. Especially in first. Jeffy Nix is holding them off as we have, I want to say, 40 to go. Maybe single file right now with not a lot of action, but I would prefer this over what we had in the trucks where it was just too much action that it caused a lot of drivers to rack out. But Jordan Forbes is going to take the lead away from Jeffy Nix, and this time he will be able to lead a lap. If Jordan Forbes gets 2 in a row, this is going to be... oh no, Jeffy Nix beat him to the punch there. Just barely. How close was that? 0.04 of a second. Jesus, that was pretty quick. Yeah, you can see 3 drivers are out of the race. Jordan Forbes has the lead, but I don't think he's going to hold it for long. We see the number 60 of Parker Thompson. He's up at the front here. He's trying to get a win here in that 60 car. Got Swimming Pool in the 21. Nicholas Wilkinson in the 42. That's... yep. We also have the 90, Vitaly Mano, and Robert Lucas in the 02. So definitely a lot of drivers up at the front that are technically usually in the back all the time. And Beth Jordan led that lap. All you're seeing back here is side-by-side or 3-wide action. Up at the front, it's single file. We got another caution. Looks like Marcus Nelson and Tip Foster got into yet another incident. Let's take it back, shall we? If I can, without the game crashing. Don't go too fast. Maybe that's why. Oh, man. Oh, no. This does not look exciting up at the front. Oh, no. Rashad Freeman Jr., John Darby, Tano Mako, Joe Powell, they're already spinning around. Let's go ahead and take it live. Oh, Tiger Morris. A couple drivers get out of it. Oh, another pile up. Hatchikachu. Oh, God. Hatchikachu just gets into John Slutington. That just causes a big pile up. Kamikaze just can't have any luck in this race. Now he has engine problems, and so does Hatchikachu. front row taking a big hit. John Sludington's around. It was, at first, everybody was making it just fine. And then that second checkup happened with Achikachu, and that just caused everybody to go apeshit. Up at the front, when we come to the line, I think they've already crossed the line. Yeah, they're slowing down. Yeah, they've already hit that line. Yeah, they're on the backstretch, yeah. So we're under caution yet again. Evan Barnett's down pit road. Joe Powell down pit road. Not a good day for many, many drivers. Not a good day whatsoever. These guys are down pit road, but they're off pit road. I was kind of late on that, so that's my mistake. Drivers are getting their damage repaired if they have to. And it looks like to me that Beth Jordan beat them off pit road. Jeffrey Davis and Hachikachu. These two being a... No, Jeffrey Davis stayed out? Or did he beat... I think... Wow. Jeffrey Davis stayed out. Don't know if this is a strategy or if he's going down this time by. No, he is not. Oh, yes, he is. I can't tell. Is he? What is he doing? He's checking up the field. Bro, I don't know what you're doing. You checked up the field thinking you were going to go down. Well, we're going to take a break. We'll be back in a couple minutes.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Salsa is so in.
We are so in.
Only Taco Bell's Fiesta Taco Salad takes classic ingredients and updates them with a tangy, chunky salsa and crunchy lime-seasoned tortilla strips, made right when you order it.
Looking good.
I told you ladies dig salads. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. No, you didn't.
For a great tasting taco salad, think outside the bun. Spice up the night. Open till midnight or later.
Welcome back to Armory Digital Super Speedway, ladies and gentlemen. The pace car down the back straightaway. Your current lineup sits on the middle left side of your screen with Jeffrey Nix at Beth Shirt and 1 and 2. Jordan Forbes at Jeffrey Nix 3 and 4. All the way down here, just a long list of drivers that have just had terrible luck. There was only a total of 27 drivers still on the lead lap, and only 30 cars left on the track. Kamikaze Games being one of those drivers that was coming into this race looking to get a first win of this season, and they left yet one. Once again, they leave unhappy. Nothing can go right for that 6 team, nor can anything go right for Hachikachu, who is a championship contender. JJ Hoferber, who's another championship contender with a base car down pit road. We are set to go back racing with Jeffrey Davis, who stayed out for some reason. He's going to lead them off. We got a couple other drivers coming up towards the front of the field, or the lead pack of the field. They're going to get a big jump. Watch out for that 2 car. He's going to get a major jump. Oh, holy moly, he did get a big jump. Bye, have a beautiful time. It won't be a bye, beautiful time for long for the 00 car. I see. Oh, Jordan Forbes threw that block on Jeffrey Nix. That was a pretty intense block throwing right there. Beth Jordan and Andrew Zimmerman are battling it out. Split in John Sludington. John Sludington's going to... Oh, wow. He is shooting past all the lanes. Him and Jordan Forbes are about to go at it. He's shoving him up the track. He is going to shove Jordan Forbes up the track. And I would not be surprised if John Sludington gets black flagged for this for his actions, because that's obviously something that should be punishable, because he's being an absolute idiot. You can't just do that. You can't do that. Up at the front, it's a two-car battle between Andrew Zimmerman and Bev Jordan, but the pack behind him is bursting their way up to the front of those two. I would not be surprised if those two start losing a ton of spots at the end of this turn. I'm going to stick it to the front of the field here. Single file throughout the top 5. Got No Drog Evs up in this mix here. Gotta remember that he re-signed with, can't remember this team, like 2000. But he did resign with this team, and he has decided to stay for the rest of this season. In hopes of getting one more opportunity, or at least another opportunity to get a championship. And here's Parker Thompson trying to clean house here up at front. But if you're talking about cleaning house, look at that 5 car. He is single-handedly slingshotting everybody on the inside with no help. He's moved his way on up to the 3rd spot. All he has to do is just pass Advace Valiant, which Advace Valiant is trying to take the lead now, so Jordan Forbes had to back out a little bit. Advace Valiant winning at Freeway Superspeedway, and I think he won another race here just a couple weeks ago. I'm not too sure. I thought he did, but my memory could... I don't think it did. I don't know. Advace Valiant is in the chase with that 11 car, and that car does not look like it belongs in the chase, but rest assured, Advace Valiant made that 11 car into the chase. Whether he can keep it there or not, we'll figure that out here in the next couple of weeks. But Errol Davenport's going to try and look underneath the number 11 car for the lead. It's a stack of cars battling for the lead. It's been like this. It's like this at every super speedway race we go to, but this one is different because the bottom line is not the preferred line. It's actually the middle or the high line. We stay green as they are coming to the number 97 of Sweet Potato, who is running relatively slow. That'll probably hurt a lot of drivers. Jordan Forbes is really trying his hardest to become the dominant driver that Hoferber was in the first half of the season. He's trying to do that for the second half. He's trying to take Harold Davenport to the outside because he can't go to the inside. And it's a 3-wide battle for the lead. Harold Davenport, Nicholas Wilkinson, and Jeffy Nix. Harold Davenport pulls away from those two. Does not mean that Harold Davenport is good to go, because here comes that 20 car. Jeffy Nix looking once again to the inside of Harold Davenport. Jeffy Nix is once again back up to the front of the field. Definitely a good day for Jeffy Nix. He's going to come to that line. He's going to lead yet another lap. And we have 29 laps to go in this race. Jordan Forbes looking once again. He's been consistent up at the front. Here he comes yet again for the first spot. Side by side down the back straightaway. Down the back straightaway, they are still side by side, and Connor Patrick trying to take the 3rd spot away from the 3 car of Davenport. Connor Patrick yet again trying to get a super speedway luck of the draw, trying to reclaim the championship. He won the first race at Daytona, holding off Recency and John Sludington. He has not found any sort of success after that Daytona win. But if he's going to have to do that, he's going to have to pass a hard, charging, dominant Jordan Forbes. That's Sweet Potato in the mix up at the front of these guys, and these drivers are going to be splitting apart here just in a moment. Where will these drivers go? There's going to be a 3-wide battle. Looks like Jordan Forbes, our leader, is going to get affected. That's a 4-wide battle for the lead. Parker Thompson and Andrew Zimmerman on the inside, is going to take the quickest advantage possible. Jordan Forbes has lost the lead thanks to Sweet Potato, but he did not lose too many spots. Andrew Zimmerman and Parker Thompson once again battling up at the front. Connor Patrick keeps his position in 3rd, but he's got Vitaly Mano in that 90 car right behind him, passing him under him. This group of cars here, it's definitely not the biggest amount of cars in the world, but it is certainly a pack of cars that any mistake could chop it down to less than 10. Andrew Zimmerman has at least a half a car length lead over whoever's in second, because it's 3 wide battle with Nicholas Wilkinson, Vitaly Mano, and Parker Thompson. 3 drivers that you do not expect to see up at the front in battling for the second spot. Bev Jurton now trying to take the second spot. He just made it 4 wide for the second spot. Andrew Zimmerman's holding his ground up at front. But with Jordan Forbes, Harold Davenport, Bev Jurton, Connor Patrick, Advace Valiant, and several other drivers being a dominant driver up at the front of the field, it takes a lot of work, especially at super speedways. And those drivers I just named off, they're making it work. They're being the dominant driver that they want to be. Andrew Zimmerman, however, is getting the biggest advantage in the lead. Now Vitaly Mano. Remember, Vitaly Mano was not a lap down. You expect that, but he is not a lap down. He is, in fact, your new leader. That Hutch Strickland car, definitely a fast one. He had a chance at winning at Daytona a couple weeks ago, but he fell short to Kevin Barnett. Definitely an odd race that was. Now Andrew Zimmerman trying to take the lead yet again from that 90 car. Season 2 is definitely going to be a crazy, crazy, crazy turn of events. As we hit the past halfway point of this race, these drivers are definitely going as fast as they ever so can, so they can get this race quickly done. Especially if you're the leader, that's exactly what you want to do, is get this race done. But if you're the drivers in the back, it's not something you want to deal with. Got Tano Macko in the 9 back there trying to gain as much speed as he can. He's about to fall another lap down, and they're going to get him basically down the back straightaway, if not turns 1 and 2. Harold Davenport takes the lead, and Tano Macko will cut the middle line yet again. But Harold Davenport and Bev Jordan in the inside line took advantage of that, and that was nothing to the 3 car. But that split the field in half. There's about, I want to say, 3 drivers now battling for the lead. Harold Davenport, Bev Jordan, and Jeffy Nix. Swimming Pool, Robert Lucas, and Michael Norman, the top 5. Harold Davenport tried to get another win. He won at Martinsville in the caution fest that it was. Is he able to get another win in this series? Swimming Pool in the 21, no success at all, not even up at the front at all. This is his first time being up at the front. And he just shoved Jeffy Nix up the track, and he's going to try and take the lead. We've seen many new leaders. See drivers who have led the first time this season. Could be another one of those instances with the 21 car. They got another lap car ahead of them, being the pole sitter of Anthony Finch. Robert Lucas of that 0-2 tried his hardest to get past Jeffy Nix on the outside, but onto his inside, that would be Swimming Pool in the 21. With another lap driver, this time being our pole sitter, not getting the greatest of luck in this race. They're going to try and take him on the outside, which was a great idea for Davenport and many others. And look at Jordan Forbes. Holy moly, he had a huge run as well. Took it to the inside. He was like, hello, and shot past everybody. And he's back up to the 4th spot after getting scored 9th last time by. Obviously, that was definitely a good corner by that 5 car. Davenport, Jeffy Nix, and Robert Lucas, the top 3. And they are all up at the front, separated by a little less than a car length together. Bev Jurton and Jordan Forbes round out the top 5. Here comes Jeffy Nix to the inside of that 3 of Harold Davenport. They go side by side. That helps out the group behind them, especially in the super speedways with a draft and all that. You get the draft, you get that boost of speed. You can be able to slingshot your opponents with ease. Jordan Forbes having the most consistent 2 weeks as of this moment. You were to finish in this spot, that would definitely be a great spot for that 5 car. He's won 2 races already this season. One being that lucky win at Charlotte. Then he got that dominating win at Canadian Tire. And now he's trying his best to show that those 2 wins were not just luck, but skill. It's great strategy by the 5. He's up to the 3rd spot. He's definitely worked his way up at the front. Jeffy Nix and Earl Davenport still battling. They're bumper to bumper with those 2. Now Jordan Forbes looking to slingshot Davenport for the 2nd spot. He's trying to get it done. I think he may be able to do it, which is a surprise considering he has no help underneath him. No help, and that 5 car is still managing to get enough speed to stay with the 3 car. He's now starting to lose some of that spot. Look, that momentum. It looks like without a little bit of help, it may not help that 5 car at all. Does not look like a lot of people are helping that 5 car for some reason. The next lap traffic are right up ahead of them down the middle of the back straightaway, so they'll catch up to them. And it's a 4 car, so that'll definitely kill the field. Davenport going side by side for the lead in turns 3. Can Davenport take the lead? Davenport could be able to win this race. We also have pit stops here in a couple moments. I just now realized that. So that'll definitely turn the field upside down. Davenport's gonna come by the line here up in front. Andrew Zimmerman in the 44 has taken the lead to the inside of that 3 car. Jordan Forbes trying his best. Now Jordan Forbes going to make a move to the inside of that 44 car for the lead. Jordan Forbes is going to be leading yet again. He has not led a lap at all today. Being the most dominant driver that he can be, has not led a single lap all day. Came close, but he got beat several times. He's got Connor Patrick looking underneath the 90 car. It's getting pretty antsy here. It's getting pretty stressful because it's getting to near the end of the regular season. Jordan Forbes is going to lead that lap. With this lap traffic ahead of them, I would not expect these drivers to get through this without any sort of trouble. Jordan Forbes and Jeffy Nix get by it without an issue. The rest of them, however, I doubt they're going to have any sort of luck. Jordan Forbes is sticking it to the outside. He did not do the crossover move that I would have done if I was racing it. Jordan Forbes on the outside, but he is not the leader anymore. That leader goes to the Parker Thompson machine. He's up towards front, and don't look now, but here comes the quiet Recency for the lead. Recency has not been up at front all day, he's not. Oh, Jordan Forbes actually got through the lap traffic pretty good. He's still in the lead. He kept that thing going. I figured that would have been a huge disaster for the 5 car. Instead, he pulled that pretty well. I am literally surprised. And they are doing crossover moves in the background. They are 3 wide behind him. Jordan Forbes has at least a car length and a half lead over, I want to say, Recency. He has the nose out in front. And they're 3 wide with Nicholas Wilkinson. This may hurt the 5 car because they are charging him. They are charging. I'd block to the inside if I could, if I was that 5 car. They're 4 wide, Daryl. Jordan Forbes trying to stick to the middle line, which is the most preferred line in turns 1 and 2. Nicholas Wilkinson and Parker Thompson battling for the 2nd spot. With a lot of help from Jeffy Nix and Earl Davenport, 2 fast drivers. Nicholas Wilkinson is managing to stay out in 2nd until now, with Jeffy Nix taking the look underneath these 2 drivers. Davenport and Connor Patrick pushing. Recency going to join them. Gonna be a 3 wide battle for the lead. Davenport and Jeffy Nix taken to the 3 wide action. Davenport with the inside advantage. Remember, the middle line usually has the advantage in turns 1 and 2. If this was done in turns 3, that would have been a hell of a move by Harold Davenport. It still kind of is, considering he moved up the track, and he moved that 20 car up the track. Managed just to take the lead away from that 20 car. Here comes Tano Mako yet again to strike with splitting the field up. He's going to hold the outside line. Oh, wow. He's going to hold up a lot of lines at once. Davenport's going to pull away yet again. Come across the stride. It'll be 13 to go. Connor Patrick and Nicholas Wilkinson battling for second. Davenport's all alone. 2.5 car length of a lead at the SuperSpeedway. That's not going to help that 3 car whatsoever once we are able to get the field to start pushing their way back up at front. Michael Norman in the 10 being a silent driver coming back up towards the front, just like Race at Sea. Here comes that 44 car of Andrew Zimmerman. Looking underneath that 88 of Connor Patrick for the second spot. Out in the back straightaway, Harold Davenport has been caught up by the drivers behind him. Reese at Sea helping out that 44 car to the inside. Andrew Zimmerman to the point in first yet again with 12 laps to go. That Hud Strickland 90 machine of Vitaly Mano in the top 5. He's going to pass the 28 of Reese at Sea. Connor Patrick about to be passed on the inside by Vitaly Mano. They are still side by side for the lead with Andrew Zimmerman and Harold Davenport. They're going to be split up yet again due to the another lap car ahead of them. That one being Jeffrey Davis. They are still side by side for the lead. Andrew Zimmerman and Harold Davenport still split it. Now with the lap car, Harold Davenport backed off. And it's given more of the lead to Zimmerman with 11 laps to go. Coming across that line. 5/10 of a lead for Andrew Zimmerman. They are coming up to lap cars every single lap. They keep running into this issue. And there may not be a battle for the win. It may just be whoever has the luckiest moves under a lap car. Here comes Jeffy Nix in the 20. He's making a move to the inside of that 44 machine. Andrew Zimmerman pulled off a big lead, and that hurt him with a 5/10 of a second lead. He just can't do that. Jeffy Nix slingshot past the 44 car, and so does everybody else. Treats him as if he was a lap car. Jeffy Nix out in front. Parker Thompson in second. Here comes Evase Valiant for the third spot. Don't look now, but that Jordan Forbes 5 machine is back up towards the top 5 after being split up outside the top 10 thanks to Tano Mako. Jordan Forbes is going to go try and regain the lead. He's going to try and pass Evase Valiant, but not before Andrew Zimmerman does. Evase Valiant holding off the drivers behind him. He retains the second spot. Jeffy Nix holding the fort in first. Can he win it for the second time this season? Evase Valiant looking for his second, if not third win of this season. Jordan Forbes looking for his third dominant win of this season. Second in a row as well, might I add. Jeffy Nix out in front with 8 laps to go when they come across the line yet again. It is getting intense for these drivers. With lap traffic being another factor with Anthony Finch. And I believe that would be the last one for a little while. Until they reach these four-car traffic again. But I think they may be able to have 1, if not 2 more instances of lap traffic splitting up the field. Surprisingly, there have been no pit stops under green. I think that may stay like that for the rest of this race. I expected them to go down pit road, but I may not see that. Jordan Forbes has passed Evase Valiant for the second spot. Now he's looking to pass Jeffy Nix for the lead. Does he have it? Yes, he's going to attempt it in turns 2. He's going to get him down the back straightaway. Jordan Forbes back up to the point in front, but here comes Andrew Zimmerman, hard charging underneath that 5 car. That 44 car has definitely put a work into this race. He's going to probably take that Hot Wheels machine to victory lane if he hits the right moves. And they're 3 wide for 3 rows. Then come up to Anthony Finch, our pole sitter, being a slow car. Jordan Forbes had the lead, but he could not celebrate for long. And I could say the exact same for Andrew Zimmerman as Parker Thompson took the lead. But I could say the exact same for Parker Thompson as Andrew Zimmerman's going to retake the lead thanks to Anthony Finch. And with that, we have 7 laps to go. Field being split up yet again. I don't think it would be the last time, as we also got John Sludington in the 2. It'll definitely not be the last time we see the last of the lap cars. Harold Davenport out in front, Andrew Zimmerman in second, Beth Jurt in third, and Jeffy Nix in fourth. Andrew Zimmerman looking to take the lead again from Harold Davenport. Does he have what it takes? Down the tri-oval, these two go side by side for the lead. Davenport crosses the line in first by 0.02 of a second. Andrew Zimmerman, however, clears that 3 car for the lead. And Jeffy Nix is going to shoot to the bottom of the racetrack, but not before. And another challenge for 3 wide. This time it's the 90 car. Vitaly Mano trying to take the lead in a 3 wide battle down the back straightaway. Jeffy Nix pulls out up in front. We are going to see one more instance of a lap traffic jam with John Sludington. Parker Thompson out in front. When they come across the line, 5 laps to go. Jeffy Nix outruns the 60 car that time by. They're 5 wide. They're getting antsy. And they make it work. We've seen it happen exactly in the truck series. They made it 5 wide and they made it work. Beth Jurton pulls out to the lead. I have not talked about Beth Jurton at all because he's been a sitting duck all race long. And he's up to the point in the lead. They're 4 wide for the 3rd spot. I was about to say 4th, but I was waiting. Oh, pit road. Oh, there's going to be some pitting here. We got Jordan Forbes and Invasive Alien. They are going down pit road. With 4 laps to go, Invasive Alien and Jordan Forbes take strategy. That may have not been a wise move to do. And I think they were low on fuel. And I'm probably sure many other drivers are as well. Harold Davenport out in front. Here comes lap traffic. Here comes that 90 car. He's being pushed by that 21 car. John Sludington is going to hold up everybody in the middle and outside line. The inside line works out perfectly. Harold Davenport holds the lead. And I think Michael Norman went down pit road this time by. So definitely a strategy that really is going to hurt that 5 and 11. And whoever else goes down, because I swear this is too late in the race to call for pit strategy. Harold Davenport up in first. The 90 of Vitaly Manilow in second. The 21 of Swimming Pool in third. And up in fourth is Robert Lucas. The last time he was scored. Connor Patrick has scored in that 4th position now. This race is starting to get to down to the wire. Does anybody go down this time by? Nobody. Except most of the drivers behind the top 3. Everybody behind the top 3 has gone in. Davenport is probably going to ask to, I think he's been asked to stretch it as far as he can. Obviously, he's going to try it. Andrew Zimmerman is the only one that stayed out with that top 3 group. As Harold Davenport, Vitaly Mano, Swimming Pool, Andrew Zimmerman, Nicholas Wilkinson, do those drivers have any sort of fuel left in the tank? Or do they come down this time by? If they do, that is a big mistake. They're staying out. They're going to stretch it one more time around. It'll be the white flag. Harold Davenport takes the lead. But not before that 90 car is going to go side by side for the lead at turns 1 and 2. Vitaly Mano's going to... He has first place. Harold Davenport is gone. He's behind him by a car length. Rashad Freeman Jr. being a slow car. But that is literally not going to do any damage to that 90 car. In fact, he's going to hurt the 3 car. And I think the 3 may be running out. He's slowing down. 3 cars out of gas. Vitaly Mano still has enough to make it, but he's slowing down a little bit. But it's not enough. Vitaly Mano's going to win at Armory Digital. Vitaly Mano in the Hut Strickland car uses fuel strategy to make it in the chase. Unbelievable finish by that 90 car. Absolute amazing strategy by the 90 car to stay out, and he stretches it far enough to win it. Looked like Davenport had it in the bag, but it's Vitaly Mano that takes the win on a fuel strategy race. Unbelievable. The Hut Strickland machine going to victory lane. Hut Strickland should be proud of this 90 car. It looks like a couple drivers have ran out of gas on the track, so that's what brought out the caution. If anybody was asking why there was a caution, but oh man, Vitaly Mano, he wins it at Armory Digital. With that, we'll take it to our standings. Only 14 drivers finished on the lead lap. Jordan Forbes has a top 10 after taking the strategy. Definitely a good top 10 by that 5 team, being a dominant 2 weeks. 30 drivers finished this race. We will see you next week at Yas Marina. Thank you all so much for watching, and have a good one, everybody.